My name is Emily, and I am Coordinator of Philanthropy and the Community Service Chair.
My name is Caitlin, and I'm the Vice President of Programming.
My name is Abby, and I'm the Vice President of Membership Development.
My name is Paige, and I'm Delta Phi Epsilon's Inter-Sorority Association delegate.
Delta Phi Epsilon's motto is Esse Convidere, to be rather than seem to be. Here in SUNY Plattsburgh, we encourage each other to be the best versions of ourselves. We do that through our International Headquarters Pearl program, which is based on our values, also called the 5 S's: sisterhood, social, service, scholar, and self. Sisters strive to participate in these values each week, so they record their participation for themselves as well as our international headquarters.
Each semester, we are provided with community service opportunities. We host our own community service opportunities to help each individual sister obtain 15 hours of community service per semester. Every Sunday, we have sisters go to the North Country SPCA to volunteer. We recently took part in Adopt a Highway with Pi Kappa Phi fraternity, in which we cleaned up the streets of our local Plattsburgh community. We encourage our members to partake in community service on their own time by posting weekly updates of other community service opportunities, such as volunteering at the Salvation Army, the Soup Kitchen, the Project Health Office, and other local events.
Delta Phi Epsilon supports 3 philanthropies. These are the Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and the Delta Phi Epsilon Educational Foundation. So for Anorexia Nervosa, we host a philanthropy event every fall called Zephyr Games. This has been an incredibly successful event each year, so we continue to do it. We also support the Counseling Center in their ANAD week each year, which is in the spring. And by doing that, we promote their events. They normally have guest speakers, about 3 of them. And we also attend their events for them. And in total for the academic year, we raised $741 for Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders. Secondly, we have the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. We have been struggling in the past to try and find a good event to support this philanthropy. So this year we tried D for Dude, which was kind of like a male pageant. And this event was incredibly successful this semester. We also did the 65 Roses campaign, which we sold carnations during the week of Valentine's Day. And in total for the academic year, we raised $851 for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And lastly, we have the Delta Phi Epsilon Educational Foundation. In the past years, we have gone all in, what we call it, which each sister will donate $25 through their dues for Dimes for DPhi, which is a program that was implemented by our headquarters. All the money goes into a scholarship, which any sister in our chapter or across all chapters can apply for. So for this year, we donated $1,700 to the Educational Foundation.
During the new member process, the new member educators strive to teach the new women of Delta Phi Epsilon about our values, our traditions, our mission, and why we all chose Delta Phi Epsilon. They're given leadership skills and opportunities to help them fulfill their full potential as well as the potential within Delta Phi Epsilon. Sisters find that they're motivated to run for positions that they never thought that they would have the ability to hold. Each semester, we encourage new members to take advantage of the opportunity to take part in future fraternal leaders. This program is another great resource that our sisters strive to help us hold large positions within our organization. It helps us to further develop our sisters into effective and confident leaders.
So this year, we have strived to improve in scholarship. We have had many sisters apply for honor societies through their majors and through the Fraternity and Sorority Life office. Sisters record their study hours each week to continue scholarship improvement. Engage You is a leadership convention held by our international headquarters. Normally, we do not send many members, but this year we're fortunate enough to send 5 of our sisters who went to learn about leadership roles. Since attending Engage You, I have gained the confidence and ability to take on leadership positions throughout my organization. Currently, as Delta Phi Epsilon's Inter-Sorority Association delegate, I have been able to pass along valuable knowledge and information to the women in my chapter.
As a new member this year, I look forward to the opportunities that Delta Phi Epsilon will continue to present to me.
I've been very involved this semester in planning community service opportunities and philanthropy events. New members are always encouraged to take on positions, and I myself have taken on more responsibility than I ever thought I would. I currently hold 3 positions, and I am looking to become the the philanthropy chair next semester to continue better Delta Phi Epsilon. I'm passionate about bettering this sorority, and I really look forward to doing it.
This March, Delta Phi Epsilon has reached 100 years of sisterhood, so we hope to continue empowering each other and reminding each other of our motto, our values, and although we aren't always together on campus, that we are always wearing our letters.
No one's gonna jump in. Can we talk a little bit more about the philanthropic endeavors? I want to make sure they understand this, so there are 3 philanthropic organizations that you donated to this year. One you donated around 700, one you donated around 851, and the other one 1,700, but it was just money out of your dues, so really it was the approximately $2,000 that was actually like raised. Is that correct?
Yes. So our our headquarters implemented this program called Dimes for DPHI. It's just kind of to get our educational foundation a little bit more money. Nobody really puts on an event for this foundation. It's more just for the chapter's benefit and for each sister's benefit. Anybody can apply for a scholarship and stuff. So this was the last year that it was the Dimes for DPHI was implemented, but we have always, since Dimes for DPHI has been implemented, we have had every single member donate $25. We make sure it's obviously okay with them, that it's affordable and stuff, but we have been fortunate enough to go all in with this program.
Does the national organization give you an amount that they would like for you to raise? Like, are they giving you the suggestion that it should be $25?
The max is $25.
That's like
that
all
they-
in.
Yeah, that we can raise. There's no, you're not supposed to go over it, but the max that you can donate to this foundation is $25.
And then can you talk to me a little bit about how much money you spent to have this pageant in order to make the $851?
The pageant really we did not spend a lot of money. I think our budget was, we normally make it $100 for each semester. D for Games is a little bit more expensive for us because we have a lot of props and things that we need to host the event. However, for D for Dude, it's more a male pageant, so they kind of supplied their own props if they needed them. Most of them just either sang or danced, or we did, for the 3 different rounds, we did a lip sync competition, a best dress talent portion, and then a dance portion too. So it was more, we didn't really need a lot of supplies to host this event, which was very good. But we did do decorations. So we spent approximately $50, I would say. We did.
Can you talk about a little bit on your standards process and how you as sisters will be accountable to your values and ideals of your organization?
So for our standards process, we have a sister on our executive board, the member at large, and she is the facilitator of the standard board. She doesn't vote, but she basically runs it, and she selects members from our chapter who have applied, who feel that they would be effective members, and then from those applications she chooses. Usually, like, she tries to spread it out, so she'll do like 1 to 2 younger sisters, 1 to 2 like middle sisters, and then 1 to 2 older sisters. And basically, if someone feels as if there has been some sort of misconduct or there's an issue, they will email our member at large, and the process will begin from there. They'll meet. The individual who's been called into question has the ability to come meet with the board, and then the decision is made from there. But we also try to use our standards board in a positive way as well. So we have a standards board like paddle. And so if someone gets brought up for something that's positive, like someone put on a great event, or they have really excelled at their community service hours or something like that, they could get brought up for this, the board meets about it, and then the paddle will be presented to that person for their like excellence.
And going off of that, lately we've been trying to implement it if someone is worried about a sister. It doesn't have to necessarily be they're getting a punishment, but maybe just a conversation to better them.
What's the nature of the relationships that you all have with your various advisors?
So our faculty advisor, Jess, is here actually. So we have a very good relationship with her. She acts as a great mediator for us when we have any problems. Along with Allison, we've met several times this year, also just when I need some help. We have our membership manager at headquarters, which we contact frequently, about once a month to keep in touch, but if we have questions, we can always call over there. And lastly, we have our chapter advisor who is went to SUNY Plattsburgh as well and was a part of Delta Phi Epsilon, who also was very helpful to us.
Apart from your advisors, who would you say are some of your most important partnerships on campus?
I would say that other organizations are tight partnerships. I know that we frequently are reaching out to other organizations to see how they run their chapters and to get advice about how we could better our chapters. So whether it be a standards issue, an attendance policy, just how we conduct chapter in general, I think that we use each other on campus as a great resource.
I personally use a lot of other presidents' plans. I know I reached out to Alpha Phi about their risk management policy to see if I could get any tips from them. Other presidents are definitely very helpful.
Just going off of what Abby said, I found that being the Inter-Sorority Association delegate, at many of our meetings, we will collaborate with the other organizations there, and we're able to discuss ways that we hold our members accountable for community service, making sure those hours go through various topics, and it's a great resource to be able to just lay everything out on a table, discuss different strategies, find out what's working for people and what's not working for others, and it's given me so many ideas that I've been able to bring back to my chapter. So.
I would also agree. I'm a delegate on the Community Service Committee, and once a month we do a SWOT analysis it's a committee with several different organizations on campus, and being able to see what they're struggling with, it's reassuring to know that sometimes other organizations are also struggling with the same things we are, such as attendance for community service events, and then we can all brainstorm together as to how to overcome that.
Any questions? Thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you.